Welcome to the City of Houston's Pre-Certification Workshop. My name is Vanessa Aplon-Letson, Senior Certification Officer with the Office of Business Opportunity Certification Team. Today we'll discuss the different types of certifications we process in the Office of Business Opportunity. The Office of Business Opportunity was expressly created to address marketplace barriers affecting access to minorities and women to city contracting, realizing that the success of small businesses is integral to the strength of local economy. The Office of Business Opportunity's mission is to cultivate a competitive and diverse economic environment in the City of Houston by promoting the success of small businesses and developing Houston's workforce, with emphasis on historically underutilized businesses and disenfranchised individuals. The Office of Business Opportunities Department is broken down into a certification team, contract compliance team, and business development team. Your certification team processes all new certification applications for the local programs and 2 federal programs. The contract compliance team monitors city construction contracts and some professional services contracts. Your business development team, branded as the OBO Solution Center, helps with information pertaining to licensures, starting a business, and business plans. The City of Houston has 4 local certifications. Minority Business Enterprise, MBE, is participation on city-funded contracts, so businesses owned and operated by minority persons. Women Business Enterprise, WBE, is participation on city-funded contracts and businesses owned and operated by women. Small Business Enterprise, that is participation on city construction contracts only. The participating firm must be in the construction industry, and SBE is a race and gender neutral program. Our 4th city program, Persons with Disability Business Enterprise, PDBE, is for our citizens or legal resident aliens of the U.S. who has a presently existing medically determined physical or mental impairment of a chronic or permanent character. The disability must substantially limit one or more of your major life activities. And the qualifying owner with the disability must meet the criteria of 51% ownership, management and control, independence, and functional missions. Veterans with a service-connected disability who is documented with a disability rating letter or a disability determination letter may qualify for Persons with Disability Business Enterprise. The City of Houston is authorized to process 2 federal certification applications: Disadvantaged Business Enterprise and Airport Concessionaire Disadvantaged Business Enterprise. That is participation on federally funded contracts. These programs are available to businesses located within and outside of Houston's metropolitan area. Women and minority males are a part of a presumptive group of disadvantaged individuals to qualify for DBE and ACDBE. Individuals that are not a part of that presumptive group but can prove they're socially and economically disadvantaged by documenting their ability to compete has been impaired due to education, diminished capital, or credit opportunities may qualify for DBE or ACDBE. The City of Houston is not a set-aside program. We are a goal-oriented program. The goals for the City of Houston's MWSBE and PDBE are as such. For the procurement area of construction, there is an overall goal of 34% minority women small business enterprise. Small business enterprise is capped off at 4%. Professional services is 24% minority women business enterprise. Purchasing is 11% minority women business enterprise. And Persons with Disability has an overall goal of 1% for all city expenditures. The Airport Concessionaire Business Enterprise and Disadvantaged Business Enterprise goals are as such. For Intercontinental Bush Airport, the ACDBE goal is 32%, non-inclusive of rental cars, which is 1%. Over at Hobby, the concession goal for ACDBE is 30%, non-inclusive of rental cars, which is 1%. The Department of Transportation goals for both Bush and Hobby is currently 31%, and there's also a 30% goal for Ellington Field. The certification process. The pre-certification workshop is not a mandatory workshop. We offer it online, as you must apply for certification online. Preliminary screening of application. Once application is received in this office, we will review the application and the supporting documents to determine if your application is complete. Failure to submit a minimum of 50% of the required documents with your application will render it incomplete and rejected. Once your application is a minimum of 80% complete with the supporting documents, you will be assigned to a certification specialist for a series of audits. Desk audit. It's where we will call the references listed in your application and discuss the work performed by your company. Financial audit is where we review the tax returns for the company making application and any other companies you own, manage, and control to determine if you're under your SBA size standard. Field audit is where we come out to the place of business listed in the application, sit down with the qualifying owner, and discuss everything about the business. During the audit process, we determine if any additional documents are needed to submit your application for committee review. Once your certification submits the application to committee review, the committee will determine if you're eligible for certification. If so, you're issued the certification certificates for the local program as well as letter. And if you're denied, you will receive a tentative denial indicating exactly the reasons for denial and a copy of the appeals process. If you do not appeal, you must wait 1 year from the day you're denied to apply for any federal program and 6 months from the day you're denied to apply for any local program. Requirements for certification. You must be at least 51% owned, managed, and controlled by a minority, female, a person with disability, or a socially and economically disadvantaged individual. The qualifying owners for any of our programs must have the training and expertise to perform the work, and if a license or certificate is required, it must be issued in that qualifying owner's name. Your firms must be for profit, it must be independent, and it must be currently functioning. Your firm must maintain a significant business presence in one of the following counties: Harris, Brazoria, Chambers, Fort Bend, Galveston, Liberty, Montgomery, Waller, Austin, or San Jacinto County. Your firm must meet the SBA size standard for its industry classification. Example, for construction management firms, the SBA says your size standard is $39.5 million. During the financial audit, we review the past 3 years' tax returns, add those up and divide by 3. If that average is less than $39.5 million as a construction management firm, you're a small business in that area, and we may continue processing your application. Firms must be registered as a vendor or supplier with the City of Houston Strategic Purchasing Division. And for persons with disability business enterprise, it does require the applicant to submit a disability affidavit and a letter from a state of Texas certified medical doctor describing a disability. If you are a veteran with a service-connected disability, you must give us your disability rating letter or disability determination letter in lieu of the affidavit and letter from doctor. As a reminder, for SBE, that programs require the applicant to be in construction or construction-related field. For DBE and ACDBE, it requires the applicant's personal net worth to be less than $1.32 million, excluding the value of your primary home and the ownership interest in the business seeking certification. Advantages and benefits of certifications. If you are certified with the City of Houston, other agencies look to our certifications for their goals. Agencies such as Metro, the EPA, HCC, KBR, and the Port of Houston. State of Texas Hub, historically underutilized business. If you qualify for the City of Houston's MBE and or WBE certifications and request Hub certification, we will submit your application through a secure download to the State of Texas Hub. The requirements are as such. You must be a citizen, a resident of Texas, and operating in Texas to qualify for Hub. If you do qualify, the State Hub Department will send you a certificate directly from their department to you. The Office of Business Opportunity also offers a newsletter, workshops, and seminars such as the School of Construction Management, a bonding and education program, an interagency mentor-protege program, and the City of Houston's Meet the Buyer event. There is one-on-one business development sessions, contract dispute resolution assistance, I'm Certified What's Next workshop, and other services through the OBO Solution Center such as Liftoff Houston, Build Up Houston, Accelerate Latinx, and Ascend Houston. There's gold credit for minority, women, small business, disadvantaged business enterprise, and airport concessionaire disadvantaged business enterprise participation on City of Houston projects. Your local certifications are approved for 3 years, and all certified firms are listed in our online directory at houstontx.gov. Certification updates and changes. Certifications are updated online only at houston.mwdbe.com. All local certifications, MBE, WBE, SBE, and PDBE, are updated every 3 years. Federal certifications, DBE and ACDBE, are updated annually. Make change requests online at houston.mwdbe.com. Change requests would be changes in ownership, addresses, emails, fax, and phone numbers. Expansion of capabilities. After certification, you may request to add services to your online profile. You would do that at houston.mwdbe.com. Additional services and NATES codes may be added through that application portal. Requirements for expansions of capabilities would be the qualifying owner must have the training, expertise, and or licensures to perform the new work, and work must be performed by applicant firm and not subcontractors. How successful is the MWSBE program? Over $1.2 billion was awarded to our small, minority, and women-owned businesses during Mayor Turner's first administration. Grounds for decertification. Any material misrepresentation in the certification application or in the execution of a contract may be reason for a revocation of certification for a 5-year period. The following are examples of violations of the City of Houston's MWSBE, PDBE, ACDBE, and DBE programs. Number 1, allowing your company's name to be submitted towards satisfying the MWSBE, PDBE, ACDBE, and DBE goals for a scope of work which you are not certified. Number 2, hiring members of the prime contractor's workforce. Number 3, allowing your company's name to be submitted towards satisfying an MWSBE, PDBE, ACDBE, and DBE goal, but not actually performing the work through your own workforce, the exact scope of work submitted in the prime contracts documents. To stay connected with us, please be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and videos on YouTube. Our hotline number here with the Office of Business Opportunity is 832-393-8255. 0600. And to reach certification, you want to hit option number 1. Now to view the application, again, you must log into houston.mwdbe.com. To apply for certification, go to houston.mwdbe.com. Under Vendor Certification, click Apply for Certification. Once the page pops up, scroll down to New Certification. My firm is not currently certified. Click Create Account. On the next page, please complete all required entries marked with the red asterisk. Section 1, Business Lookup, where tax ID is required. If you do not have a tax ID number, please use your Social Security number. Going through this page, also complete the business name with the legal business name listed on your corporate documents or assumed name certificate. Choose the company type that is associated with your current company structure. If you are a LLC, please choose LLC. If you are a sole proprietorship, please choose sole proprietorship. Section 4, Contact Person. Also ask for a email/username, as well as you choosing a password. Please write down your username and password, as it is needed every time you log into your online account. Once all related required areas are completed, click Next. Now we're at the application decision tree. Here is where you would decide the options to apply for certification. You must select one of the options to get to your application. If your business is currently certified with the City of Houston, choose the first option. For all new applicants, you are not currently certified, so you should choose the second option. As a city requirement, you must have significant business presence in Harris or one of the 9 surrounding counties. If you do have significant presence, choose option 1. From there, you will get the applications for minority, women, small business, and persons with disability business enterprise, disadvantaged and airport concessionaire disadvantaged business enterprise. And if you're seeking certification as an SBE only, SBE has its own application. Once you decide which application you wish to complete, click Submit to enter into the application. So thank you for listening in. If you have any questions, please contact us at 832-393-0600, option number 1, to reach our certification team.